Ayo, what's good, guys? It's Ravadoly back with another Black Ops 3 video. Today I have yet again another nuclear gameplay. I'm playing Domination on Outlaw. I'm using the Man of War and kind of a weird Man of War class. I don't know. I always use the Man of War with grip, right? Like it was like quick draw grip stock were like always my base attachments for the Man of War, right? And that the day that I got this nuclear, this gameplay is actually quite old. I just haven't gotten the time to get around to making commentary for it like I am right now. And anyways, when I got this gameplay, I was thinking I wanted to try a little bit different of a Man of War class just to see how things go. Why not, right? You know, you only learn by experimentation. So I figured I'd try it out. And it seemed like it worked out for me. I got a nuclear. I also got several other like good gameplays with it. None that I want to share just because this is the best one out of all of them since it's a nuclear. Probably my favorite one too, just because I like the map. I love Outlaw. For those of you who don't know, this is a remake of the map Standoff from Black Ops 2, one of my favorite maps of all time. So, anyways, the Man of War class setup I'm using is Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Tac Mask, and then I got an RK5 pistol as a secondary, and the Man of War itself, Elo, quick draw, stock, and a high caliber. Gotta have that quick draw, gotta have that Elo, grip. I didn't go with it this time. Well, I shouldn't say you gotta have the Elo, because I fluctuate between Elo and reflex quite a bit with the Man of War, just really on any gun that I use an optic on. But I got that stock. Stock's really important with ARs, guys. There are a couple exceptions, but for the most part, it's very important to have stock on an AR. One of the reasons why I don't like World War II is because there's not really a stock attachment. I mean, you can use infantry or the scoped basic training, but it's not an attachment, and it's just, I don't know, that whole class setup in that, like the whole class setup system in that game is kind of weird. Anyways, we're not here to talk about how bad World War II is. So, I tried out the high caliber just because the Man of War in its prime range is a 3-shot kill. It can be a 4-shot kill out of its ideal range, but anyways, high caliber just makes this so good because as long as you hit one bullet to the head, it's a 2-shot kill, which is just crazy. A full auto AR that's a 2-shot kill, like it's nuts. So I figured I'd try that. It's that or rapid fire. Like rapid fire is a pretty good option on the Man of War 2, but that does kind of screw with the recoil a little bit. And then you start getting into the point where you have to not have many perks because you're using all of your wild cards. Ooh, voice crack there. You're using all your wild cards for attachments, which I don't really like doing too much. Perks are very important. In this gameplay, you'll see I'm not using Scavenger, which is something that doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So I'm not using Scavenger. Towards the end of the first half, you'll see I picked up a VMP. I think I only got like 1 or 2 kills with it, and then we get right into the second half, and I finished off the nuke strictly with the kills from weapons in the class that I'm using. So yeah, high caliber over rapid fire. Rapid fire is gonna help you more, I guess, because it's always going to shoot faster. You don't have to hit him in the head. You know, like, it's always going to help the gun kill quicker. But the recoil, I don't know. It's different. And I like having, I mean, high caliber on it was really nice. It helped with not having grip because it would take people off head glitches a lot easier. Because it has a high caliber, kind of aids in taking people off head glitches. Even more so than if you have grip, honestly. And I feel like this goes for a lot of guns throughout many Call of Duties, especially within Black Ops 3. Putting grip on this is my personal feeling that I get when I use a weapon with or without grip. When you put grip on a weapon, it reduces vertical recoil, up and down recoil. However, it screws with the side to side or horizontal recoil, and just I feel like it gives it less recoil, but makes the recoil pattern less consistent, if that makes sense. Where when you don't have grip, there's a lot more recoil, but the recoil pattern is somewhat more consistent, I believe. And with the Man of War, when you put grip on it, it's going to have less of that vertical recoil, but it's going to be going omnidirectional. It's going to be bouncing around in all directions with that recoil, and I feel like there's not a whole lot you can do to counter it. You can tap fire, you can pull down a bit, but it's still not going to get rid of it. Without grip, it gives it that, I feel like, strict vertical recoil that's extremely easy to counter with either pulling down on the thumbstick or tap firing it. Which is better, grip or no grip? I feel like for the most part, grip is still better, and I use it on most of my weapons that have a fair amount of recoil, you know? VMP, this is just in Black Ops 3. VMP, Man of War, MX Grand, I mean, most of the submachine guns. I don't use it on the Kuda. I don't use it on the Razorback. Those are really the only submachine guns I use. Oh, I use it on the PPSH. I mean, like a lot of those guns, you could probably get away with it, but grip definitely helps. I'm trying to think of another gun where without grip it has like a nicer recoil pattern. The Man of War for sure. The KN-44. The KN-44. That is a perfect example of what I'm talking about here. The KN-44 has, with grip, has this omnidirectional recoil that just goes everywhere. It's not super controllable, where without grip, it's more linear than all over the place. Once again, my personal feelings and how I see it making a difference on the gun with or without grip. Anyways, we have come to an end of this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, make sure you like the video. It inspires me to make more videos for you guys. And better each time. I have a lot of gameplays. Many of them are nuclears. So make sure you guys leave a like on the video, and I will make sure I get those videos out to you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.